What's up, everyone? Jake from the Galactic Hero here, and today I'm doing something I've never done before, which is playing on Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega. Well, I played on Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega before, but actually record myself doing so through a screen recording software. I have never done it, so I'm going to see how this goes. And I'll start off by playing the deck I've been testing out recently, Tearalaments. It's a really fun deck. I like the whole concept of like milling to fusion summon. It's like really cool. And I've been playing it for I'm playing all this week since I got back to doing videos, because I might build this deck instead of Slight, because I know Slight probably might be expensive, it doesn't be competitive, so I might build Tearalaments instead of doing Slights until Slights become more affordable for me. So this is my deck build so far. It's still a work in progress, so if you guys have suggestions, let me know, but it's kind of like a hybrid between Tearalaments and a small Slidell package. I'm still working on it. I'm missing a card for an extra deck that I don't know what to put inside of it yet. So, yeah. We have... So, start off the deck profile for this so far, this build. I have 2 copies of Visa Starfrost. Just because, if I control him, he's a free splash summon mostly. That's kind of the reason I'm playing. He's the free splash summon on the 2100 body. His effects don't really come up too much, but I will mostly use for a free summon. Then I have the one-shot beast, because when it's milled, I can draw a card. It doesn't ever hit the field, so it doesn't matter. So his flip effect doesn't really matter. I'm mostly using it to draw 1 card. The one-shot dragon, because it can destroy a spawn trap card, which can be good for like get rid of my opponent's floodgates or just cards that need to be gone off the field. And also, when it's flipped face up, it returns a monster to the hand, a card to my opponent's control to the hand, which can come up if I brick or whatever, or if I need to summon it for whatever reason. But mostly I've used Shadows for their milling effects, so it's whatever. This one I played because it's just another Shadow. Its effect comes up sometimes. Mostly for like effect. I think it's like effect negation. I believe it's what effect does, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It prevents my opponent. It prevents like a monster field from activating effects, which is pretty good sometimes. The one Skolmata for to send another Shadow that I need. Plays 3 Siren. Because when she is, like on go to main phase, I can play somewhere from the hand. By sending a monster from my hand to the graveyard, which is good. Set up Tearalaments monsters. And then she also sends a top 3 copy of deck for the graveyard, which can be good for like milling off the Shadows, the Tearalaments 12 traps, or monsters of Fuse Summon. And when she's sent to the graveyard, by any means, I can fuse summon 1 Fuse monster by shuffling her and 1 other monster from my hand, field, or graveyard back into the deck, but place them on the bottom of the deck actually in any order. It's pretty good. They also have effects, so I'm not going to mention it anymore, because that's really good. Play the 3 Reinhardt, because when he's normal special summon, I can send 1 chill monster from my deck to the graveyard except himself, which is good, so it helps me mill the one I need, if I need one specifically milled, which is pretty good. Next is 3, I don't know how to pronounce this one's name, but whenever an opponent activates a monster effect, she's exposed them to the field, if it's in top together my deck to the graveyard. It's good for like having fuse on my opponent's turn, which is really amazing. The deck does a lot. It's super cool. Really awesome. Next is 3 Hedgehog. Because when Hedgehog comes to the graveyard, I can add to my hand 1 Shadow monster from my deck to my hand. And when it's flipped face up, I can add a Shadow Spell Trap, which is the only one I'm playing really is Shadow Fusion as of right now. Because the deck's still in a work in progress, but this is pretty good for like, adding a specific Shadow monster to deck to hand. My favorite one is this one, Tearalaments Mera. When she's normal space to the field, I can send target out of my deck to the graveyard, which is super awesome. It's really, really good. She's mainly your normal of the deck, because you want to see her as often as possible, so you can mill her, or so you can summon her and mill 3 to the top of the deck, and such plays off that way. Really good. Next is Falco. Falco places the graveyard for something face down, helps see, and then during my next turn, or my opponent's turn, or whatever, I can target Slidell monster in the graveyard and place them face down, which is good. Mostly it's there for recovery purposes, just to have more bodies on the field for like attacks, to take attacks, or just kind of just like use for fuse material or whatever. Mostly it's just on the field for mostly in here for like free the free body on field. Next is Tearalaments to destroy to get the problematic monster my points on the field. To shut off fusion. I've come across a lot of instances where I could use a second effect where I can send monsters from my deck to the graveyard, which is super awesome. But it's only here mostly so I can summon Slidell Window, because Slidell Window during my opponent's turn, going second, or going if I'm able to get to, if I'm able to see this one, and especially something to the field and summoning Window is really good. But it's still here for once these like summon Window during my turn or during the end of my combo, so that I can shut my opponents down during their turn. Kind of have to deal with Window before they can do anything else. But usually for most decks, they can't do anything with one summon, so I can usually shut down their deck pretty easily. Next is 3 Grief. It allows me to special Tearalaments monster or Beast Starfrost from my deck or graveyard, and now send one monster from the same type or attribute from I control to the graveyard. It's here mostly so I can get kind of get another monster that I need to get like a specific Tearalaments monster I need, which is super awesome. I don't ever use to summon Beast Starfrost, but it's also here so I can get the Tearalaments monsters that I need, like my like Marrow. And then if it's into the graveyard, I banish Tearalaments Trap at my hand, which doesn't need to come too much because I don't really banish the trap cards since I don't see what the first of that part is, but I guess it will come to eventually at some point. I don't know. Next, I play 1 Heartbeat, because I'm sorry, 1 spawn trap on the field, or up to 2 instead to control a Beast Starfrost monster and shove them to the deck, and then send 1 card from my hand to the graveyard, which is good for getting rid of my opponent's floodgates. And kind of, or if I need to sub a Tearalaments fusion, so I can fuse something, I'll send it to the graveyard for that way too. Really good. Doesn't come up too much, but it's good as a one of. It's whatever. Next is 2 copy of Tearalaments Scream. It's continuous spell if my opponent, if a monster is normal, if I send it to the field, while I control a Tearalaments monster or Beast Starfrost, I can send the top 2 of my deck to the graveyard. Then all face-up monsters my opponent controls do 5 attack points for the rest of the turn. Really good, since usually I have Tearalaments or a Beast Starfrost on field. So it's really good for like during my opponent's turn to like milling and getting per milling and getting fusions during my opponent's turn. Help me set up my combos. It kind of just help just disrupt my opponent during their turn. Really good. Could be bumped up to 3. It's up to your personal preference. I like 2. 2 works perfectly fine for me. Then I have last button check. 1 Ruin the Realm. I don't know how to pronounce that word. So that's really awkward. But what this card does is when it's activated, I can add 1 Tearalaments monster or Beast Starfrost to the hand, and then fusion monsters and Tearalaments monsters I control gain 5 attack points. And if a Tearalaments monster turns from field or graveyard to the deck or extra deck, I can target 1 card in the field and destroy it. Really, really good, since that's pretty much what the deck mostly does is turn monsters from the deck to the deck and the extra deck, which is super awesome. This card is like really amazing in the deck. I ran 3 originally, but the 3rd one kind of bricked always. And usually you kind of mill one of them, so it's kind of thing. So it's whatever. It's kind of awkward to play with the deck since once your stuff gets milled, but you're gonna use the play around it though. I don't run terraforming here because terraforming was kind of excessive because I'm playing 3 of this and terraforming, and it kind of bricked on either one or both. So I tend to do both of them. I had terraforming here, so I stopped running terraforming. Finally, for trap cards, I run 2 Tearalaments Metal Noise. What it does is if I control a Tearalaments monster or Beast Starfrost, I target 1 monster from point controls. Tearalaments monster from point controls, change it to face on the field position, and then send a Tearalaments monster from deck to the graveyard. Really good for getting an opponent's pretty much like get rid of my monster from point of the field, my opponent face down, and selling a Tearalaments monster that I need fusions to the graveyard. Super awesome. And then if it's in the graveyard, I can by card effect I can target 1 Tearalaments monster in my graveyard, add to my hand. Super good for recursion. and getting back my play starters or cards I need right then and there for whatever situation I'm in currently. Sorry about that. Next is 3 copies of Tearalaments Deck. What it does is if I control a Tearalaments monster or a Visa Starfrost, I can target an effect monster my opponent controls and get effects. Then take one select control to the graveyard. This card is really good for problematic monsters that I can't get over, or that I kind of like help bait out negation, or like if my opponent has a monster that like a card like Winda, for example, that helps me kind of get around those type of effects, and also sets up my graveyard for my fusions. And if it's the graveyard, I can add a Tearalaments monster from deck to hand. Also, pretty good. 3 of it is you can run 2, but I want to see this card as much as possible because it's really helped me get out of problematic situations. That comes up a little bit. And then 1 copy of Crime. And what it does is it's kind of like a Solemn Judgment for it's like an Omnia Gate for spell traps and monster effects. While I control a Tearalaments monster or a Visa Starfrost, but instead of sending to the graveyard, I send them into the deck, which is super awesome. And then I send 1 monster to my hand or to the graveyard, which is kind of cool. And then if it's the graveyard, I can target 1 banished summon monster, and that's my hand, which doesn't come up too much, but it might come up at some point in time. Some suggestions okay for the deck. I would probably, I don't know, I need to work on the ratios a little bit more, but I'll have to test out some more. I'm still testing this deck, so you'll see. I'm playing a couple games with it, by the way. But it's still kind of like my beta test right now, like a beta deck profile. So I'm still testing out the deck a little bit. Next is from extra deck is 2 Tearalaments Kaleido Heart. It requires 2 Tearalaments Reinhardt plus 2 Aquatype monsters, and it cannot be used for material, which is kind of whatever. And then if it's special summon, if it's special summon or an Aquatype monster special summon, Aquatype monster is sent to the graveyard by a card effect. While it's on the field, I can target 1 monster my opponent controls, summon to the deck, which is super awesome. And if it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, I can special summon 1 on this card, and if I do, I can send 1 Tearalaments from back to the graveyard. It's really good because it's kind of like they keep coming back, which is super awesome. And the whole thing from Tearalaments monster from deck to graveyard is good for fusion, like I said before. As long as this deck dies to like Gravekeepers and anything that banishes monsters from graveyard, like D-Fissure or Microcosm, this deck immediately dies, so it can't do nothing unless they shuffle things back to the deck. Next is 2 copies of Tearalaments Lulucourse. I don't know. Carlos? I don't know. It requires, I believe, so you know the deck, so excuse me for this. It requires this one and another Tearalaments monster. And if another Aquatype monster control is, it pretty much protects all my other Aquatype monsters being destroyed by battle. And then I can target, then my opponent after the card effect. That this person a monster, I can still in this deck, by the way. I can negate the activation and destroy the monster, then so we'll tell monster from hand or field to graveyard. And I can use it in this quick effect, so I can use it during my turn or during my opponent's turn for quick negation and kind of slot removal. And then if it's into the graveyard, I can put some expel from this card if it's in the graveyard, which is super cool for recursion purposes. And helps me keep make sure I will have about 3,000 body on board. Which is super awesome. The last monster I'm playing, Fusion, is one of 3 of them. This one that requires is pretty much excuse me. Just requires 1 Tearalaments monster plus 1 Aquatype monster, which is the LR. And if it's special summon, I can take 1 Tearalaments monster from my deck and add to my hand or send to the graveyard. Mostly I use this card for like getting my play starters or extenders for the deck. Or if I don't need to get a skin for next turn, I'll just or play star for next turn, I'll kind of just send 1 to the graveyard to continue my fusion summoning Super awesome. This card, when you want to select mostly, how you start off most of your turns off. You go Marrow mills 3. If it mills a Tearalaments monster, you usually go into this one to kind of continue the train from there. Then you can also target one monster you control, so one Tearalaments monster from hand or graveyard. And if you do, if you do, send target monsters to the graveyard. So, which is good for like replacing Tearalaments monsters and send them up to the graveyard again. And if it's sent to the graveyard, I can send my deck to the grave. Kind of like, it's kind of like all the other ones. Super awesome. Lots of deck setup or graveyard setup. You run through your deck kind of quickly sometimes. So, but you're also replacing your deck just as quickly. So it's kind of like you don't really run out of cards in your deck. You gotta make sure that your graveyard, you're what's in your graveyard at all times for Tearalaments. For the rest of the fusions I'm playing is 2 copies of Winda, because Winda pretty much allows it so that my opponent, each player can only play something once per turn, which is good for like most especially when the meta's full on here. I play a lot of splites, a lot of sword souls, so this card usually shuts them down pretty quickly, which is super awesome. Since but sword soul they summon a token that can't do anything else. They can't do anything else. Or one splice summon means they can't do anything, which is super awesome. And if I can keep it that way, I can usually beat them pretty easily on my next turn. Super awesome. Next is one Bahamut Shark to go in to plus some Toad, which is pretty much my negator. Super awesome, and also lets me side to my side of the field also, which is pretty cool. So that's also super awesome. And I can hard summon if I need to with Marrow, which is kind of cool. But I don't ever do it. I usually go to Bahamut Shark, then go to Toad. 2 copies of the Nightmare Phoenix, just here to kind of get any Power Max Spell trap cards. And it's in my Shadows, or pretty much any card from the deck to the graveyard, pretty much from my hand. Super awesome. And then 2 copies of Dark Charmer Gloomy, because one I like Charmers. 2 of these cards really good. I can target 1 Dark Monster or point controls, press it to my side of the field, or it's only points to, which is doesn't really come too much. But if it's destroyed though by battle or card effects, I can add Dark Monster from deck to hand with 15 or less defense, which is super awesome. Which pretty much is a lot of cards, quite a bit of cards in this deck, a little bit. There's quite a bit of cards in this deck with 15 or less defense, which is super awesome, and they're all dark, except for a few of them. A handful of them are pretty light, earth, and water. But most of them are dark in here, which is super awesome. And I don't have 15 cards because I don't really know to put in here. No side deck because I don't build side decks for decks that I don't plan on building competitively. But yeah, this is my deck so far. It's really fun to play, and we'll get to some games. Excuse me. I'm still kind of sick, so if you hear me coughing a lot, sorry about that. Okay. And we got a game. That was fast. Paper game. Straw scissors. Oh, scissors again. And here we go. That's what we're going second. Super awesome. Let's see what my opponent does. If you're actually wondering, watching Yugioh Jinx, by the way. Oh, Sword Soul. Awesome. Summon her. Ooh, nice. This is pretty much lockdown immediately. This might be an immediate lockdown for them. I can summon my I can summon one. No, I can't summon Winda yet. Yeah, I got someone that I didn't realize Slidell kind of sucks, but it's whatever. I can still make this work somehow. Activate effects. Activate effects. And now I'm getting from there. You. You. To the bottom of the deck. Doesn't matter which one they're going. You. We'll go from. You and you and you. Oh no! I think I screwed up. I think I screwed up, guys. What the heck is this card do? Oh, yeah, I screwed that up. That was my fault. Didn't expect that to happen that way. Usually I just summon freaking window and not build this far, but I was supposed to see if we play through it. I wonder if there's a berry next to the floor. They're going to ban us the flare, or are they not? Nope, this ain't the summoning. They go for the big one, or nope, okay, they go for that one. Okay. Oh no, that's some damage. That's a little bandage flare, which is super awesome that they didn't go for it. I might be able to make this work. Let's see, let's go down again. Controls. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's see what it does. Let's see what they do. What will you do, sir? Okay. What's card do again? This card I can probably use this. One activates grief. I probably shouldn't have put in this column, because that's. I'm able to get past this actually. God dang it, that's awesome. What to do? So I'm gonna just I need to activate the Christmas card, so I guess I'm going to take my time from there. And hope to God that I put effect, so I can summon this card and go from there. Oh, it's almost 55 in a second. Okay. Okay, I didn't expect that to happen. What to do? Activate. Should I just go for it? I guess I have no choice but to. Activate. I guess I don't have a choice but to go for it. See what happens. Oh my god. So it's my password. I know I shouldn't have put that card in this column. God damn. Oh snap. You and you. not to that column. That's the middle one's negated. Add to effects. I am going to add to my hand. Siren. Add Siren to hand. Add to effects. You. Special minute to back to food. That's a graveyard, and I will summon out Reinhardt. You, and you. Then you. Reinhardt's effect. Shuffle that's back to the deck. Get rid of that. Effects to send that to the graveyard. Send the Visa Starfrost. My battle phase. And I will get in for some damage, hopefully. Store Iris. And then attack with Visa Starfrost. Somehow I'll turn this around. Not sure how I did it, but so far we're turning things around. See what they can do. Activate Scream. Activate effects of you. And of this one. Attack you. I will send this. You. And you. Effects. That's my hand. Where is she? This one. That's my hand. Awesome! Not sure how we're doing this, got to work. Somehow make this work. Oh, they surrendered. Awesome! I'm not sure how he did that, but we somehow turned that around. Awesome. That was nice. Let's do another one. I think we'll probably do like 3 games and I'll probably end up in this video. That was super awesome though. This deck is so much fun to play and I'm so happy. I'm like excited to play this deck now. Let's see now. Let's play Rock. If you win, we'll try going first, see what happens. I'll play at least 2 games going. I'll play at least 2 games going second and a game going first. Scissors. Oh, cool. Let's go first. Just see what they do on the draw or on the play. Activates. That's my hand. Wait, what did I do? Ah! Get that wrong. There we go. Actually, I'll activate Tearalaments. One at my hand. Marrow. I'm gonna know some Marrow. Marrow's effects. Before I forget to that auto. And yes, I can Reinhardt's effects. Some Reinhardt. And I will pitch. I guess Heartbeat. Reinhardt's effects. I will send this one to the grave. Effects to summon this one. Reinhardt summon at my hand at the effects. Effects to add to my hand. This one. Destroy Marrow. Marrow's effect activates. to summon this one. That's this one. Send it over here. And set one. I could have went window, but I feel like going it. So it should be fine. Let's see what happens. I could have gone window, but I felt like it because I want to see what they do. But if one ends up screwing me over, then I probably should have went window. Looking back on it, but let's go see what happens from here. Let's go see what they do. If they do anything, because they might not. I don't know. I think we're doing pretty good though. Ooh, the disturbance. Okay then. I don't know about that actually. Should find though. The disturbance. Oh, okay, that's kind of bad. That's kind of tragic. Let me see. Oh, does it matter if I can bring her back? But I can bring her back, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, it didn't matter. I'll bring her back. I thought use it on the gate. I'm going to activate. No. Let's put that up. No, it's fine. I guess we'll see what happens from here. I guess I'll go activates to special summon Siren. Grave Digger's Trap Hole. That's kind of bad, but it's fine. Oh, that's kinda active effects. Awesome. Let's the graveyard. Kind of reserved. This deck is like very reserved. I gotta kind of pitch into everything I'm doing because one screw up and I can lose my advantage. But I still might have a lose one though, which is super awesome. Kind of feels like I can put some Siren, but I still might know some, which is super awesome. And so I can search with this, since those cards from the graveyard, I add to my hand Tearalaments, and I get back Marrow, and sort of go from there. As long as they don't negate it. Because I can still go to Marrow's 3, and see what Neil gets me. And hopefully that'll give me something that's gonna end up killing me off, because that'll suck. So let's see what happens if they decide to let me play. This is so intense. Oh, there goes. Meadow. Oh, they surrendered. Awesome. I guess they can't do nothing. Super awesome. Save, replay. T-E-R-V-S. Dog. Dog M. Awesome. This game's super fast. So far, 2 for 2 for surrenders. This deck is super awesome. I wonder if it's going to be competitive. Because that'll be super awesome if it is like trying to be a competitive deck. Let's see what we can do. I guess I'm going second. Oh no, I'm going first. Awesome. Let's see what we can do. Let's see now. What do we want from here? Customer Tearalaments Monster, reshuffle for your deck. I guess we will go in depth. Any negates they have. Oh, cool. I guess we'll send to the graveyard. Let's summon you. Wait, no, wrong one. Dang. Oh, doesn't matter. To the graveyard. Activate our effects. Just summon out this one. Here and Reinhardt. Doesn't matter. Let's summon. Activate her effects. Add to my hand. Yeah, this one. Add it to my hand. And then I will activate Scream. And normal summon Marrow. Marrow's effect activates. Scream effect activates. Ooh, awesome. Slidell. Yeah, Slidell monsters effects. Activate Trap card. Activate Siren. And that's it. Siren, I will go into this one, the bigger one. Here and the fusion. Then I will you at hand. And I'll add to my hand Squamata. Then I can go special summon and send Squamata effects, Reinhardt's effects, put some Reinhardt, stats, some beast effects, Reinhardt, awesome. And then I will go into rain. Oh, I can't spell some anymore. So I go to dark charmer. It's fine from here. That's pretty much fine for my first turn. I could have gone dark charmer. But it's fine. This is a good start from here. There goes someone I needed to hand, so it's fine. 2 cards in hand, 4 monsters on the field, one spell, 12 in the graveyard, 22 on deck. I thought this was a pretty good setup. And I have all the ammunition I need, my fusions, which is super awesome. Oh snap, Kaiju. I got Kaiju'd. Activate effects. And I will... No, not dragon. Yeah, Falcon. I don't need dragon, so that's fine. Summon Falco. Then I will go Wenda by shuffling Hedgehog and you into deck. Summon Wenda. And let's see what they can do from here. Oh shoot. I'm an idiot. Oh, they surrendered. Awesome. I thought they were gonna go into what you call it? The Contact Fusion with the EMZ. Super awesome. I know we played one more game, so that game was pretty short. I thought them go for Cyber Dragon Contact Fusion my window away. I know in fact they can't, cause it's on Cyber Dragon, so they couldn't get out of it. That's so awesome. I thought them Contact Fusion away, but I forgot window. That was like so awesome. I didn't think the Kajumi though. This is definitely too much fun to play, guys. I didn't expect. I thought they were gonna I thought they were gonna Contact Fuse away, but I'm happy I summoned Wenda when I did. Am I going first or second? No, I'm on second. Oh, what? Am I playing against Frankfurt? I wonder if this is an actual Frankfurt deck, or was it just like a Frankfurt hybrid? So I know like some decks do play the Edom Chain. Okay, I am kind of worried about this, but we'll kind of see what this is about. See what happens. I'm going to normal summon Marrow. Marrow effect activates. Please have no negates. Don't negate it, please. I hope they don't negate it, cause oh, awesome! Put in the mail. Oh, cool. Sweet. Effects. Siren and Falco. Falco, special summon Falco. You go into you, and go to grave. Doesn't matter how they go into deck. Special summon you. Add that effect to add to my hand if they don't ash it. Oh, there it is. That's the awesome. You try to go monster control for some one-time monster from your hand deck. And they'll give you, and if you do, the monsters. What to do? Because I could simply get some Tearalaments monster from deck, but let's just go for it. I mean, I could go Visa Starfrost. Shoot it over this. Summon Visa Starfrost. Active effect mill 5. And awesome! Active effects. Activate effects. And activate effects. I will add to hand. I will summon you and you there, and I will add I guess you, and I guess that's pretty much battle phase. Let's see what we're into. Kind of a little bit worried, but oh, it's very tough snuff. I don't know what's. Oh, awesome! What? Because so much of battle you can make this card gain attack you to have the attack or defense whichever is higher. Wait, what? That's pretty cool. Did not realize the card did that. That's super awesome. I did not know he did that. Awesome. I'm not gonna make him. That's pretty cool. I didn't really think you can do that. Nope. Turn this to auto. Nah, good for now. I think I'm set up pretty good actually. A little darkness. Yeah, I'm going to negate that with this. I can send Marrow to grave. Marrow's effects. Just in case purposes. Just to make sure my opponent can do something. Window. This prevent my opponent from doing anything I don't want them to do. And the better aim against they might have. What will they do? I mean, one kaiju kind of screws the board over. It's kaiju over window. But I doubt they play kaijus. Lightning Storm, Voodoo, what is that card? Dark No More would do. They can effect Veiler it. No, I can't. Because I'm going to join your opponent's turn. What else can you do? Geki. What would you do? How would they get around this? I don't like summoning window because it's kind of seems like, to me, it seems like a real cheat. But most users kind of like a way to bet out any negates they might have, so that I can continue my continue like interrupting them during their turn, kind of use the other hand. But there's something I like doing to bet out any negates though. But what are they thinking? Oh, I think I'm gonna lose timeout. Oh, time to hit. Awesome. Oh, then. So that's my Tearalaments deck, guys. This deck is super fun to play. I really love playing it. I'm still working on it, so if you have any card suggestions you think I should change up, like any ratios you think I messed up on, or if I misplayed, or you see a way to equip the deck, make it better, let me know. If you know any other cards run the extra deck, let me know also, because I need that. And yeah, this deck is super fun to play. I love playing it. By far, probably one of the better decks that I've played in a while. At least the newer decks. I will be building this deck in, once I get my hands on all the cards. And I also going to see what people do with the deck, because this deck is so much fun to play. Like I said, this deck loses to anything that banishes us from Graveyard or Necro Valley, because Necro Valley, I think I played one Gravekeeper deck, and I couldn't do anything until I destroyed their Necro Valley, which sucked. And yeah, this deck is super fun to play. I highly recommend it to anybody looking to get into the game. It is kind of annoying to keep up track of which Tearalaments monsters, kind of like resource management, when you're fusing something a lot and chaining all of them together. So that can get kind of annoying sometimes. But yeah, it's as long as you know what you're doing, the deck is really you can go really far with the deck like I did. And most of the times your opponent surrenders because they can't get around it. Window is obviously one of the best cards in the deck because it helps beat negates. Your opponent has to deal with it immediately before you can do anything else with your board, and usually most decks are shut down by it. Super awesome. I haven't played branded yet against this deck, so I don't know how to send get that. But I hope that one day I do get to do so. And that's pretty much it. If you like today's video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if those of you that don't know, I originally was going to do a giveaway on my birthday, which is July 11th. But I'm going to extend it to the end of the month. And I'll announce all the winners on the first video I make of August. And to enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is for Pokemon, tell me your favorite favorite Pokemon game or region and why. And for Yu-Gi-Oh, tell me your favorite archetype or card or memory and why. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. Also, because my birthday, I will be doing a Q&A. I'm not sure if I'm doing it live, but I will be probably opening up cards or dueling. One of the two. I'm not sure which one I'm doing yet. I'll either be opening up products or dueling, or probably do 2 videos like one of me dueling using probably this deck or another deck I'm tossing out, or I will be opening up cards. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any suggestions that you have for the deck, and if you like this video format, because this is something I'm trying to test out. And until next time, this is Jackson signing off.